Coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation, it's our office declutter and organization for the new year. We start off at the rescue mission and help Reverend Bill Dodge, the executive director, get his office organized and decluttered. Then we stop over at Store Scan Shred in Rome and visit with the owner, Joyce Finnegan. Then later, we're up at JK with our good friend, Ashley Fess, who's one of the cabinet designers for JK Cabinet. We also visit with Planet Fitness and Keep It Off Fitness at New Hartford Shopping Center to help get you motivated to get fit in 2013. And finally, we'll show you a behind the scenes of some of my television appearances in Syracuse on Bridge Street Channel 9 and CNY Central. All this and more coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation. As the Declutter Coach, my team and I help families and businesses cut the clutter, get organized, and lead a more productive and stress-free life. Come along on our journey as we help families and businesses and find the motivation you need to make changes in your life. This is Organization Motivation. Well, we are excited today to be back at the rescue mission, and we are with our good friend, the Reverend Bill Dodge. Bill, thanks for coming back on the show.
Well, thanks for coming back here to do some more organizing. You know, it's a big place. We've got 9 buildings and 130 people here, so there's lots of spaces to organize.
And guess what? You are the king of all of the organizing, because as the executive director, you need to be organized so that you can help manage your staff. So we are here today, Mary Carol and I, to help the Reverend Bill organize his little bit of a cluttered desk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
Life happens, you know?
Yes, yes. So we're here today to try to help Reverend Bill get organized. He uses this room primarily as his office, but also he holds meetings in here. Sometimes he has lunch in here with people in the community and his staff. So we really want to declutter it and really simplify it for him for the new year.
Great.
Ready to get started?
You bet.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, well, Reverend Bill, we want to help you with this desk because obviously we've talked about this before. Physical clutter breeds mental clutter, and we don't want that. We need you to have a clear mind. So what we like to do to keep us organized is we start left to right. So we're going to take every single item that's on this desk, and I know it's going to be a little time consuming, but we want you to try to make, quick decisions if you can.
Okay.
We've got a garbage for things that do not need it to be shredded, nothing personal on them. We also have your shredding box right next to us, and we're just going to try to make really quick decisions. Now, you did a great job when we were organizing the room downstairs for the donations, and so I know this is more of your personal stuff, though. So what I'd like to do is to keep like things together like we talked about before. So I see that we've got books here.
Yep.
We've got beautiful bookshelves that we're going to hopefully get to those as well. So what we're going to do is move things where they belong so that we're keeping that, like we said, like things together, and try to get rid of things that you no longer need just to get rid of the clutter.
Sure.
All right, you've got a nice label maker. Mary Carol, can you make a label?
Absolutely.
And what should we call this?
It's veterans. We'll just say it's a veterans information.
Okay, what I like to do is when I'm teaching people how to be more efficient, we talk about the fact that you have to set up an efficient filing system. And I know you took our class recently.
Right.
And so what happens is sometimes people do not label clearly enough and they don't have a system for filing, whether it be alphabetical or whether it be by type. So we want to make sure that it's something you're going to remember. What I do is I make sure that the notes are specific. Try not to take notes on 2 or 3 different clients or 2 or 3 different topics on the same page. Mm-hmm. If you have to do that, you can always make copies and then put one in each, but it should go in the file that you have set up for what you're working on.
Okay.
So say for instance this is a staff development, you would put it in staff development. This is on a donation, you would put it in donation.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Now what I want to do, because when we're decluttering, we also like to clean for you. We're going to clean this all off. We're going to take a break. We're going to clean this all off, and then we're going to come back and we're going to figure out where is the best place to put your in and your out bin, and what needs to stay here and what needs to go.
Okay.
Because I think now that this is cleaned off, I love the fact that you have more room than your smaller desk over there.
Right.
So we'll be right back.